What's going on, guys? Matty here, Otwig, and today's been a weird day.
Suffocate everything, they complicate everything, they steal your fate every day, but you can't believe it.
So yeah, first of all, the gameplay you're watching is We Are Exion. They do free to use gameplays. So yeah, definitely go and check them out. They're, like I said, free to use gameplays, and they're extremely good games. So yeah, first of all, welcome to the video. And next, I'm gonna really tell you about my day. And this is kind of weird. I've never really done one of these videos, man. I'm just telling you about something. But as you can see by the title, it's about knowing your goals. I don't know what the entire title is, but that's pretty much the premise of it. Knowing your goals, knowing it, kind of just fixating on a goal, like thinking, I want to do this. And for that, I need to do a quick backstory about me. I failed pretty much everything I did in school. Every exam I sat, I think I failed probably about 60-70% of them all. And that's not because I was a bad student. It's not because I didn't try. It's because I very much struggled in school. I never really liked being there, so I thought I didn't really see the point. But when I left school, and this is something I don't get about school, is they preach that you fail in school, you fail in life, and I can see where they're coming from with this topic, but I don't completely agree with it, because there are so many opportunities. If you succeed in school, I should say this, if you succeed in school, then it makes things easier. If you don't, then it's a hell of a lot more work, and it's a lot less guidance, if you can kind of see my idea behind it. So I'm going to quickly just tell you that, yeah, like I said, I failed pretty much 60-70% of everything I did in school. All my exams I pretty much failed. My maths and English I failed drastically. I don't even think I sat the entire exam for maths. English I did, but I did very poor. But when I left school, I decided that I wanted to try and make something of my life. And before that, I never thought I was going to make anything of my life. I was pretty sure I was just going to go with the flow, get a job 9 to 5 and hate every minute of it, because that's pretty much a normality of today. But I decided that I'm gonna try and change. And this really happened 3 years ago. I left school officially 4 years ago. I did a 1-year course in sport, which I found the most boring thing I've ever done. And then I decided to go into media. And the first 2 years of doing media, I just did it because it was something to do. And it was kind of interesting. Well, actually it's very interesting. But this year has been massive for me. Academically more, me as a person, ridiculously amount. I've gained confidence, but that's not part of this conversation, and it kind of, in a sense it is, in other ways it isn't, but I'm just going to quickly tell you about it. So, actually, as I mentioned in a previous commentary, I'm planning on going to university this year. I've been accepted to Liverpool University to study film studies, and that was never a goal for me, until the beginning of this year, when I thought, I can go to uni. If I put the work in, I can go. But the thing that always bounces back, and this is where I'm going to go back to school when it makes it easy if you pass things in school, I had failed maths and English, and I couldn't go to university if I didn't have maths and English. However, 2 years ago, so at the beginning of my first year studying media, I passed my English. And that was massive relief, because English was a subject I always struggled on, but I still had maths to pass. But I think it's taken me 6 attempts, each time sitting maths and each time failing and each time being shit about it when I finished it. But today, the 30th of June 2014, I passed my maths exam. I was given the green light and told that I officially now have a C in maths. And it was probably one of the greatest feelings, because if you succeed in something that you want to do or you enjoy doing, it's massive relief to you. And that this year I've overachieved in anything that anyone ever expected me to do. It's really scary, but I think it's really good as well. I've exceeded in my college grades. I'm 2 levels higher. I think at the moment I'm coming out of the course with an A and a B, which will get me into both well, definitely get me into Liverpool University, and now I've got a C in maths. I'm going to university pretty much. And the topic is, this is not me bragging saying that I'm going to university, look at me, I'm great, but it's not, because I'm not great. But the thing is pretty much is, I set a goal for myself, and I knew that there was a chance of me failing. There was a huge chance of me failing, because I have a tendency of screwing things up. But I kind of thought, sod it. If I'm going to fail big. And only I can fail. And this is kind of a conclusion, because I think this gameplay I've chosen is a bit short, but it's pretty much saying that only you can decide if you pass or fail at something. No one else can tell you that you failed in life, only you can. And this kind of goes back to a quote that I love, and this is my conclusion to this. One of my favourite quotes is, "You cannot succeed without failure as an option." And the way I found this video is actually really strange. It was an old FaZe Temper video, and he was talking about, and he used this quote in it, and I found it really good. And yeah, so you cannot succeed without failure as an option. And the gameplay probably is going to end now, so I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this when I pretty much just talk to you, I've never really done this before, but I kind of like it. I like the idea of just talking about stuff I've done. It was talking about something that I've done in my day, because my day is sometimes interesting, other times really boring. But yes, so if you want to see more videos, leave a like. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment if you feel like it, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Bye bye.